Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Heather from Mindset Made Better, and in today's video, we're talking about taking responsibility for our lives. But before we get into it, if you love personal growth and self-improvement, then you have come to the right place. Each week we put out a video that goes along with our articles over on mindsetmadebetter.com. Over there we have daily posts of great quotes and apply those teachings to modern times. So if you enjoy this kind of content, please consider subscribing to our channel. Today's quote is, "It is not your responsibility to heal, save, punish, or control other people." Now, there are times in our lives where we tend to take on responsibility for things that we are not responsible for. And for some of us, myself included, we find ourselves in this place more often than not. It's like we have this automatic response to jump in and start managing a situation or trying to control things that we have absolutely no control over. It's ineffective, yet so instinctual. Many of us grew up in families where we felt this responsibility to keep other people happy, or that we were responsible for another person's basic wellness. We were taught that what made us good was taking care of other people. And over time, these feelings became ingrained in us, and two things happened. One, we became focused on others more than we focused on ourselves. And two, our moods and feelings became dependent on people and things outside of us. For example, if we were programmed to take care of our mother emotionally, if she wasn't happy, we felt like we had failed, even though we know intellectually that someone else's mood is not our responsibility. We lose ourselves in this enmeshment and end up defining our self-worth through outcomes with others that we could never truly control. Now, here's the real insidious side of this dynamic. By focusing on things outside of us, we are actually ducking taking real responsibility for ourselves. We become martyrs and feel like we never have time for ourselves. And maybe we wouldn't even know what to do if we didn't have people to heal, save, control, or punish. Maybe we even feel like helping others at the expense of taking care of ourselves is our purpose here. But let's take a look at it like this. Do you feel that it's another person's responsibility to heal, save, punish, or control you? My guess is that you had a knee-jerk reaction of, hell no. Perhaps it's insulting to feel like someone has to swoop in and take control of your life for you, like you aren't capable of taking care of yourself. What about the people you're trying to control? How would you feel if they focused too much energy on being responsible for your well-being? It would probably be pretty uncomfortable. And you'd probably feel like it would be a huge burden to these people. And if that's the case, why would you put this burden on yourself? Here's the thing about making the decision to be responsible for yourself. Focusing on and taking responsibility for ourselves actually allows us to affect more influence and change than you would think. When you start taking complete ownership of your life, people notice. We're doing it for ourselves, but we also become a good example and inspiration to other people. They see us empowered to make the changes we need to make in our life that only we can make, and they start thinking about doing the same for themselves. It allows us to be supportive of others rather than responsible. It allows us to empower rather than make someone feel powerless in their life. So what are some things we can start doing to take responsibility for our own life when we truly struggle with focusing on ourselves? Number 1, take responsibility for your thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. Remember, no one can make you do something or feel a certain way. Maybe in a situation where you have felt responsible for other people, this looks like being honest with yourself about the feelings of guilt or obligation that you're feeling. Being responsible for that would be recognizing that faulty thinking that you have, soothing yourself, validating your experience, and supporting yourself as you shift the focus onto yourself. Number 2, accept that we are all on our own journeys. We have to remember that when we try to control others or a situation because it's chaotic, we are actually denying that person the ability to learn how to deal with life themselves. By interjecting ourselves into it or rescuing them, we deny them the ability to gain mastery over their own lives. Take a step back and remind yourself that your job is to be there to support them, not solve all their problems. Number 3, stop focusing on the external. What I mean by this is that we tend to focus on how other people will feel or react to what we choose to do. For example, if you're visiting your family and you want to wind things down and make your exit, but you feel bad about how your parents will feel that you're leaving so soon, you're allowing what they may think or feel to determine your own feelings about leaving. You may stay longer than you want to because you feel guilty asserting your preference. And in this situation, being responsible for yourself is honoring your own preferences and communicating them to your family in a way that you feel proud of. How they choose to respond to that is 100% on them. But that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I hope that you found this video helpful. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our weekly videos. Until next time, stay healthy, stay positive, and remember, you are responsible for you. We'll see you next time.